We three kings of Orient are, bearing gifts we traverse afar. Field and fountain, moor and mountain, following yonder star. Oh, star of wonder, star of night, star with royal beauty bright, westward leading, still proceeding, guide us to thy perfect light.
Welcome to your cathedral. I'm Father Greg Sakowitz. A very special blessings to all of you as we started our brand new 2024 year. Special thanks once again to Mark Teresi and David Jonas, David and Mark, week in and week out. Thank you for adding so much. People comment to me about your beautiful singing and playing. So Mark and David, thank you. Special thanks, welcome back to Paula Colleen. Paula had been gone for a little bit, but feeling much, much better. So Paula, we missed you. Lori did a great job in your place here. And now you're back at the regular position, and Paula does everything. So Paula, welcome back, and thank you. This is the Feast of the Epiphany of the Lord on this January 7th, 2024, the Epiphany. So I'll begin this way. An older, tired-looking dog wandered into my yard some years ago. I could tell by his collar that he was very well fed, that he had a home, and was very well taken care of. He then followed me into my house, slowly walked down the hall, curled up in the corner of my house, and fell asleep, as this gentleman continues in his story. An hour later, he woke up, went to the door, and I let him out. The next day, the dog was back, greeted me in the yard, walked inside with me, resumed his spot in the corner for an hour's nap, fell asleep, got up, and went home. This continued very regularly for about 3 or 4 or 5 weeks. So very curious, I pinned a note to his collar, and I said, I would like to find out who the owner of this wonderful, sweet dog is, and ask if you are aware that almost every afternoon your dog comes into my house for an hour nap. The next day, the dog arrived back at my house for his regular nap with now a note pinned on his collar. And the note said, he lives in a home with 6 children. 2 are under the age of 3. He's trying to catch up on his sleep. Can I also come over with him tomorrow? I really like that one. That poor dog, that poor probably mom of that family. I think we can all relate to the dog owner and the dog. How quickly the last 2 weeks have flown. We are still in the midst of our Christmas season on this, the Feast of the Epiphany. This ends our Christmas season this weekend. The story of the Magi and the Epiphany, their journey and search, is really our journey, our search. And it occurs to me, the Feast of the Epiphany speaks of 3 moments: the direction of our lives, the busyness of our lives, the convictions of our lives. The direction of our lives, the busyness of our lives, the conviction of our lives. What about the direction of our lives? As many of you know, Epiphany means appearance or revelation. It means a showing, a direction for our search. And very interesting, the scriptures imply it's a search that everybody must make, not just the Magi. Luke in his gospel has the poor searching in the form of shepherds. Matthew in his gospel has the learned and the rich searching in the form of the Magi. So the message is that there is room for everybody in the search, from degrees to PhDs, from shepherds to executives, and so to the Magi. They are 3 searchers who did not find the answer to life in their horoscopes, but took a long and difficult journey to another country in search of the Christ child. But first this, I think it's very important to share this. For all believers, as for the three wise men, there must be a search. Pascal once wrote this: there are only three kinds of people in the world. Number one, those who have sought God and found him. Number two, those who are seeking God and have not yet found him. And lastly, and those who neither seek God nor find him. The direction of our lives includes searching and questioning. We all search, we all question, we all doubt. It makes you normal. Daniel Berrigan once wrote a wonderful little book entitled The 10 Commandments for the Long Haul. I would highly recommend it. It was intended as spiritual food for those who search, who seek direction and meaning in their lives. Here are his 10 commandments. They're phenomenal. Commandment number 1, acknowledge our helplessness. We are the creature, not the creator. Proper living begins with the words, I am not God. Commandment number 2, pray prayers of helplessness, gratitude, and praise. Pray from our weaknesses. Lord, do for me what I cannot do for myself. Do for me what I cannot do for myself. Commandment number 3, welcome and accept the present moment. Life is what happens to us while making other plans. Don't let the pressures of life steal the present moment from us. If happiness not now, when? Commandment number 4, give yourself permission to be inadequate. Don't be too hard on yourself, and especially don't be too hard on others. God does not keep us from falling and failing, but God always forgives us when we do. I like that. God does not keep us from falling or failing, but God always forgives us when we do. Commandment number 5, if we are critical without being loving, we're destructive. If we're loving without being firm, we're weak. Commandment number 6, forgive your past. Forgive your past. Commandment number 7, imitate Christ. Commandment number 8, bathe in the goodness of life. We have divine permission to be happy. Commandment number 9, this one hits me. Accept aging. Accept aging. Aging is an art form. And commandment 10, serve the right God. Don't bow down to any false god created in the likeness image of your own tensions and bitterness. 10 phenomenal commandments. The direction of our lives is connected with the busyness of our lives. Some years ago, many years ago, a priest working in the Vatican under Pope John the 23rd, now St. John the 23rd, the priest once asked the Pope, he said, if you knew Jesus is coming right now, what should we do? And the Pope said, look busy. I like that. Busyness and loneliness lie at the very center of our lives. Feeling too busy, lonely, restless, and set apart isn't something we experience at the edge of our lives. We are not restful beings who occasionally get restless. Rather, we are restless beings who occasionally experience some rest. What is my inner disposition? Does my mind constantly do a recital of a humble chorus of worries and unmet expectations? John the Baptist points to Jesus, and the Magi point to the Christ child. Jesus points to God. In and with my life, who am I pointing to? Busyness can so focus on making a living, we forget about making a life. The direction of our lives and the busyness of our lives now connects with the convictions of our lives. Our beliefs lead to choices, and our choices determine our convictions. At times, Mother Teresa inserted in her letters a small printed card stating this. I love this from Mother Teresa. Without prayer, no faith. Without faith, no love. Without love, no service. Without service, no joy, no peace. Powerful. Thus, there are 4 essential steps: prayer, faith, love, and action. Prayer, faith, love, and action, resulting in interior joy and peace in our society. Convictions always translates into action. The Feast of the Epiphany that we celebrate this weekend means finding Christ is not a one-time thing. Rather, finding the Lord is a lifelong quest and journey. As we start a new year together, Christ reveals himself in many, many different ways. The challenge for us as part of the direction, busyness, and convictions of our lives is to let the Lord find and lead us. Amen. May God bless you into this brand new year. Amen.
Silent night, holy night, all is calm, all is bright, round yon virgin mother and child, holy infant, so tender and mild, sleep